Hi, welcome back. Today, sitting here at the bench, and if you've seen my Instagram and on Facebook, you've seen where I've posted a picture of a folder. Okay, I made this. That was the secret project. Right there. Right there. There's the outside scale. The liners is the handles on this one. They was thick enough that they didn't need to be bolstered or anything else. And I put it all together with brass pins. So that was what I was doing. I even homoned the blade. Right there. Yeah. Now it's not been cryo treated at all. And I shimmed this end with paper when I hammered down the brass pins. These back 3, 4, yeah, I got 4 pins in this one. These back 4, these pins are hammered home and everything. This one, the one closer to the front, right here, has been hammered home too, but it had a shim in it between the plates, handles, and the I put a little shim in there, and the same thing here up here on the end, so it wouldn't be froze up. Now the back spring and the blade are the same thickness. I recommend doing that. I mean, you could probably use a little wider back spring and put bearings in the side, on the side there, to be held in by the pin. There's a lot of people do that, or or fix it so they can make liner locks and stuff. Hey, I carry an EDC that happens to be a liner, but it's a razor knife. That's what I carry all the time. It's big, it's bulky, but it's there and it'll do what I want it to do. Just run around here. It don't matter if I'm cleaning plumbing fittings or pipe or whatever, or sharpening pencils or stripping wire or cutting bales of hay open, cutting string on that. It works fine around here. And if it didn't, I'd be carrying a big knife, a big one. Oh, I can make some big knives. But this right here is just the handle's a little over 4 inches, just a little bit over 4 inches. I could grind it down a little bit more, and my blade could have stood to bend a little bit longer, everything, and it could have been shaped just a little different, but it's not bad. This is my first folding knife. So anyway, what I've been doing as part of the secret project was this knife right here, is I'm trying to work up a set of plans that are for this, that's so about everybody can do it, or anybody that that does this can make a folding knife for themselves. It don't have to be no great mystery. I've worked and worked and worked and worked and figured it out. I didn't buy a knife to take apart. I didn't take an old knife apart and look at it. I didn't get any measurements off any other knife whatsoever. I started with this, and I started with wood, and I made wooden components and nailed them to a board and everything, got them to pivot it. Translated that into a measurement that I could work with, which my plans will be in millimeters, simply easier to divide by 2. So like I said, I recommend doing the back spring and the blade out of the same bar stock. I happen to be using the 1095 that I've got, 3/32 inch and 1/4 wide. So that's my stock. But the 1095 is more forgiving. You can use ADC RV2, you can use 8670. I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'm just saying you can do this. And this is a fairly small project, And you don't have to hum on it or anything else like that. Matter of fact, you don't even need a forge for this. But you need some way to grind it or file it. You need some way that you can do it, lock it in a fixture of some sort and do it, okay? Not so much the sides. I mean, they're pretty, they're just 90 degrees. Now, you could put bolsters on it, and this, the pattern will, you can do bolsters on it. Or you can do it like me and just use a thicker side plate, and that's your handle. No bolsters, no nothing. It's getting slick in your hand. There it is. And I put a little finger notch in there to open it with, and all I done right there was touched it with a cutoff wheel and an angle grinder, and then took a round where's it at? A grinding wheel for a drill. Here it is, like that. It's for just grinder. I put it in the battery drill and just put it in the groove. And well, can't see that, but anyway, I just put it in the groove. Okay, right there. And turned it on, let it eat just a little bit. Started slow so that wouldn't jump out of there. That's the reason I done that. I done that before I hand sanded. So anyway, I done that. I hum-oned it. And it's pretty. A file. I've got it cut pretty good there. Hardened on this edge. Good. The file won't cut it. So I don't know what hardness the files are, but this is a little harder than the file, and your knife should be harder than a file. Should be. Yeah, so anyway, I'm through rambling and yammering, so till next time, this is Bobby Shields saying, God bless.